We have Mr. Hardik from Vibgyor Agro Commodities India. Tell us about your company.
Basically, Vibgyor is mostly the 10-year pass in this industry. We having 4 pillars in our company and 4 partners. Every partner having the different divisions. And myself is handling the pulses, feed seed, right? Mr. Bhavik Mehta is handling the oil seed, Mr. Sesame and everything he is handling. Mr. Himam is handling the spices, and Mr. Jigar is handling the grains. But we are not limitation only for the Indian market. We also sourcing from Africa, Russia, Ukraine, Australia, USA. So any pulses, any spices, grains also you can ask me. It's like grocery store. But we do only foreign trade. We are not in local trade.
When it comes to the sourcing, how do you source? Is it directly from the farm gate or from the local exporters?
No, it's based on the travel. Our journey start with the 10 years back. We go like in Africa as a travel by ourselves. We finding the farmer. We taking the ideas about that. Then we note down the what is the origin available, like sesame seed. Like so we are doing the sesame. We talking about the most sesame. For example, we are doing the Sudan, Mozambique, then Burkina Faso, Benin, India, Pakistan. So everywhere we just get the information from the farmer, then move towards the traders and manufacturer. Then after we realize what is the costing, what is the seasonal area, what is the harvest time, and what is the quantity or production per year. Then after we, based on that information, we pass to our buyer who may be in China or maybe in Europe also, right? We are exporting India to Europe is a hull, and NSS mainly main buyer is a China, right? Japan also, but this is only tender base. South Korea also. So that's why we some black seed also they are buying Japan. So everything we pass on the information. So basically we touch with the manufacturer and the farmer both the sides. So always we transparent. Whatever manufacturer said this year is rain damages come or not come, but we directly compare and go with the farmer and grower. As it is true, there is a harvest is late or rain damage is there. So that's why transparent pass on the information. Every buyer they get more confidence on us, and we go through this way.
Which origin sesame the customer is preferring the most out of your total customer list?
It's sesame depend on the buyer. Which buyer want to like Turkey they're making the tahini. So there is a different type of the origin. They mostly prefer the oil. So they always want Ethiopian one because sweeter in a taste and oil also good. Even also like we can talk about the China buyer. Right now we are trading the Pakistan origin system in hybrid and farmy, right? So both the quality having the $100 or $120 is a difference. So both having the buyer. So it's depend on the buyer which type of the quality and which price they want to go.
Now I'm talking about the logistics cost which has skyrocketed. How are you facing this challenge?
From last 2 years who are engaged in the import-export business, they are facing the logistic issue. But commodity like doing the very big quantity like rice, we are handling the 10,000 metric ton rice every month, right? We are exporting from India to different origin in like Benin and Mozambique and Madagascar, African countries. So we shifted from container to vessel load. So that's why 50 kg bags and they're more than like 2.5 ton is like entire bag, 50 kg bag, but they put in like net and then lifting from net to the through can in the silo of the vessel. So this way is gone. We're concerned about the logistic challenge. I think so. Quantity product, they can survive like sesame and like we also do in cumin. So very low in like 20 feet container, only 20 ton or 19 ton, 18 ton is come out compared to rice is 26 metric ton is come in 20 feet. So it's a very low volume item.
China is the biggest buyer of cumin from India, but export of cumin from India, it has not picked up so far. Now it's all picking up. What's the reason behind it?
It's earlier they are about starting with the very range of the early stage of the harvesting in March, January, February, March. They are already about in price around $2,400, $2,500. Today is a $3,000 plus. So first thing is that they are always buying in a very big quantity, 10 containers, 20 containers, 15 containers. Rather other countries cumin they are buying volume is a 2 container, 1 container. So they having enough stock. Right, consumption of cumin is like very small quantity in a daily basis, but they are buying always 10-20 containers. So nowadays they are waiting for the new crop. They having enough crop, and also we are getting the sourcing from our manager in China. They saying little bit they having a finance issue also little bit. The entire China facing a issue in like foreign currency and everything.
Can I have a logistic freight rate number from Sudan to Europe countries?
I'm giving just one example, right? In oilseed, when we are talking, this soya meal and soya seed organic, right? We are exporting from India to USA and Canada, right? We are selling that. We are exporting means we are selling that because we are broker. So we are selling a product from supplier side of you to the buyer. Our total portfolio is 20,000, 25,000 metric ton. 2 years back, now is zero. Why? Because of the logistic only. Earlier is the freight was US is $90-$80. Today is $190
$98 per ton. Transporting cost.
ocean freight. Transporting one ocean freight. Now is $190 to $200.
It's a 2.5 times almost.
That's why there's no parity at all. And one more thing, we are increasing. We are finding the price of soybean last 2 years is like $900, $800. So soya price also going up and logistic cost also going up. So it's no parity. The entire industry, they are really value for us. Now we are exporting more than 6.5 lakhs ton around soya meal to the USA, organic one, right? Now they are shifting from soya to a rapeseed meal because it's an animal feed. They want protein, right? But entire industry and there's a number of factories that shut down.
Do you have any plans to buy directly from the farm community itself?
Already, you can just go like Canada, you just go like USA, even Australia also. In Brazil also from last 3 years, right? Every growers become an exporter. You can find that because the growers and farmers' strength is a very big. They can supply like 500 ton, 1000 ton. But in India, we don't have that much of the farmer's strength as a company of the production. There is a number of farmers, but they're like 100 acre, 10 containers.
Lack of large farmers you are trying to say.
Yeah, strength of a farmer is not because our joint family earlier divided. So this is our land also divided. One side you can say that there is still some good big production of the farmer growers are there, but in compared to Canada, Australia, USA, we are nothing.
Tell us about how's the conference.
This is the first time we attend this Sesame, and unfortunately I'm here only in Dubai, my office, so I come to directly and register here only. But this is great, it's Sesame and there's only one product conference and people like, across the, like I think I can meet like my Ethiopian friends also. Sudanese, lots of friends, we are buying chickpeas and watermelon, they are also here, like Brazilian people also are there. So number of countries join for one product, this is good things. All the best for the next year, Jordan, we will be there.
Of course, we'll be awaiting your presence. Thank you so much for spending your time with you. Thank you so much.